Hello, everybody. So, traditional DST versus 721 DST. What we like to say is that which one you choose matters, and it matters based on what it becomes. And then what strategy do you have to follow based on which one you buy? So there's a couple of things that go hand in hand. Traditional DSTs must use what's called a swap till you drop strategy. The 721s instead have a phrase that we've coined, which is the hold till you fold. So is one better? Absolutely. The 721 is better. Do you have access to both of them through Sera Capital? Of course you do. 95% of our clients pick the 721. And if it were up to us, it'd be 100% would pick the 721. And let me tell you why. The traditional DST is a single asset. It's kind of a dead end. You're going to hold it for 5 to 10 years, high fees, no liquidity, almost impossible to work with if you have multiple investors. You know, you have a father-daughter team or siblings, and you want to divide your assets up. You just can't. It's a nightmare. And then, of course, end of life is a huge problem because, you know, if you're doing the swap till you drop, which means that you buy a DST at age 60, you hold it for 10 years till you're 70, and then it matures and you buy another DST and you hold it till you're 80, and then you swap it again into another DST and you're 90 and you pass away at 92. Well, your kids, your beneficiaries aren't going to have access to that capital till you're 100, or you would be 100, okay? So it's just a flawed strategy. It's very expensive. There's high entry fees, high exit fees, no liquidity, and you also run the real risk of it going out of business if you pick the wrong one. So due diligence becomes paramount in looking at traditional DSTs and working with good sponsors that have a history of success. Now, the hold till you fold is completely different, because the hold till you fold is a process where you're not swapping, you're buying a DST that will automatically convert to a REIT, and then you can hold that REIT for the rest of your life. And it's liquid for the rest of your life. The fees to get in are about a quarter of the price of a traditional DST. Ongoing fees are significantly less because you're not swapping. And end of life, you have liquidity. Furthermore, in terms of the actual quality of the investment, the predictability is much better because instead of one asset, you might have 100 or 200 or 500 assets in the portfolio. So you have geographic diversification, you have diversification by asset class, and you have true professional management, okay? You don't have some guy or gal at some organization has 50 employees who says, yeah, this is a good DST, let's make it into, this is a good deal, let's make it into a DST. You have someone who's paid 10 times what that person's getting paid, looking at the entire spectrum of real estate in the United States and following a particular mandate, night and day. So, and of course, that's why the 721 has just destroyed the traditional DST in terms of consumer preference. So remember, there's two types of DSTs, the traditional and the 721. The traditional must use the swap till you drop strategy, very flawed. And the 721 is basically you hold it till you fold.